Hello, everybody.
Hello, ricotta.
It's Anita and Dario.
Ciao, ciao.
Go Live Your Life. And we are going to make some gnudi. We have our recipe that's coming out this week. And I felt it really important that we actually showcase how to make the gnudi and what we need to do while we're doing it. So we're doing a quick video to show you.
Quick. Gnudi o malfatti, okay? So you guys can check on our blog at Oh Live Your Life. Okay, so we have some ricotta here that we drain. Okay, we want to make sure that all the moisture, the extra milk comes out of the ricotta. Okay, then I'm going to have some fresh nutmeg. Make sure it's fresh. You're going to grate some nutmeg. That's one of the important ingredient part of this recipe. Okay, then egg. So what I like to do, instead to use a whole egg, I like to use just the egg yolk. Okay, so I'm going to crack the egg. Just make sure we keep the white out. I found there is a little bit more flavor, a little bit more body to the gnudi just with the egg yolk. Okay, of course we're gonna add some salt.
And this we're just making the gnudi because the actual recipe that we're doing has got eggplant and pecorino for this one, right?
Yes. So, we're gonna put some pecorino in.
Do you want to do a quick little hello? I'm gonna bring it up to
you. You wanna say hello? Hello, everybody. Okay, so we got some pepper here. And then the most important part of the gnudi. Okay, so what do you have? Some beautiful spinach. Okay, beautiful spinach here.
And it's been cooked just a little bit.
So we just quickly blanch them. We blanch them. We want to make sure we remove all the water after they're blanched. We shock them in cold water, and then we want to remove all the excess water so they're nice and dry.
And you cut them up very fine.
And you want to cut them very fine. Perfect. So we got the salt, pepper. Always fresh pepper is always the best. Now, optional here, you can put a little bit of lemon zest if you want it. What I like to do now, it's a little bit of pecorino or parmigiano, and I like to grate it, okay? So I'm really gonna grate, probably gonna have 1 to 2 tablespoons of pecorino or parmigiano. Pecorino because we are in Tuscany and we can use some beautiful pecorino Toscano. And then...
Because this dish is actually called the Tuscan Gnudi, right?
Tuscan Gnudi, and Gnudi are really classical from the region of Toscana, okay? So we can have or Gnudi or malfatti. So then we're gonna add the flour. So we're gonna add the flour. What is the purpose of the flour? Well, the purpose of the flour is really a binding agent, right? But we do not want to put too much flour. So here we go.
And again, all the actual quantities are going to be in our recipe that we will add to this.
Okay.
We wanted to just give an idea of what it looks like to actually make it.
Look at this. They really start coming together. Now, the most important thing
about... It's very crumbly almost.
Well, now it's a little bit crumbly, but it's going to be perfect as we mix it because, see, now we start binding together. Okay. So we see we didn't put too much flour because, again, the ricotta gnudi, they're not flour gnudi, okay? So it's a version of almost like making a simple ricotta gnocchi kind of thing, yes. So here we go.
So how does it differ from ricotta gnocchi?
Well, the ricotta gnocchi is exactly the same thing, okay? But what we're doing with this one, we just cook them, okay? There is a little more flour in the ricotta gnocchi for sure. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at this one. Now we're gonna look at the consistency. So the consistency here will tell me absolutely everything, okay? So I'm looking at it, see? They stay together. And you think, maybe, see the consistency here? They give you right there. So I'm gonna mix them properly. And here's the trick.
Can you overmix them?
No, you cannot overmix them this way. Okay, now I do not recommend to use a food processor or anything because it's such of an easy thing. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour, just a little bit.
And how do you know you need to add a little bit more flour?
Because they're a little bit too wet. When I felt them a little bit too wet. So now look at this trick. So I have a glass over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour in it.
Oh, this is interesting.
Very simple. But you wanna dust this gnudi with a little bit of flour before, because this one they're gonna be boiled, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish mixing this flour.
And it's going to be the same as like with the gnocchi that, oh my gosh, it's flying everywhere. I don't know if everyone can see this. It's kind of neat. Same kind of thing. You put it in boiling water. Once it's boiled, because we're not going to showcase that.
As soon as they come to surface, they are ready.
Done.
But remember one thing, when they come to surface, doesn't mean, oh, they're jumping everywhere.
That's what I was saying.
So doesn't mean then as soon as they come up, you take them out. Allow them to cook again for 2 or 3 minutes when they come to surface, okay? So here we go. Perfect. Did I give you a little painting? Okay, so here we go. Here's the fun part. So we're gonna grab one noodle. Okay, here's the shape. Like small little balls like that. See, like that? Perfect. So now, I wanna grab a glass over here. I'm gonna put the noodle in it, and I'm gonna quickly, this is just fall apart on me. I didn't squeeze it properly. And this is what gives you.
That's the thing when you do live, right?
That's the best part of it. Here we go. Like this. Now we got it. See what happened here?
Okay.
Look at that. Swing around it. Voila.
That is a really good way of doing it because it gets perfect amount of flour on it.
So I'm gonna do one more.
And now you're just doing a round ball?
Gnudi are traditionally round, okay?
So I know we've done some that have been in an oval shape. I guess you can do them with different
You can do
ways.
either you want it, but to me the best way to do it is that one. So again, you see, you want to make sure you're working properly. Okay. Like that. Back into the cup. You can feel it, you know, the flour there, and then you twist it and turn it.
Oh, a little trick.
And like this, voila.
Okay.
And there we go.
So that's how we make gnudi. So basically we put the ricotta, all the other ingredients together. You make sure that, and we have all the ingredients at oliveyourlife.org. So oliveyourlife.org.
One thing that we want to remember about this one, remember, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you put them in boiling water, the water needs to boil, okay? Then you put your salt. As soon as they come to surface, allow them to cook for another 2 minutes when they come to surface. Then you take them out and you cook them with your favorite sauce, or you get our recipe from All of Your Life.
Yeah. So we've got the one that's going in, and eggplant and pecorino.
Eggplant and pecorino Toscano DOP.
Perfect. All of Your Life signing off.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, everyone.